بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طلبتنا الأعزاء. Today we are going to take another new topic, Unit 5, Lesson 4. Look at the title or this topic. The topic, you'd better wash it fast. So look at you'd better, he had better. So it's the contracted form of had. You had better wash it fast. آه، تتبوعنا عنوان اللسن. you'd better wash it fast. فالتركيز على you'd better أو had better. So you know the topic. We can't focus on the use of had better or you'd better. So look at first of all, let me to just to look at this dialogue. It's supposed to be we listen to dialogue between two persons, but unfortunately, it's impossible to do that. Just read this dialogue. Miriam and her brother Khalid are cooking. Listen and read, then practice the dialogue. Miriam, oh no, I put too much salt in the stew. What shall I do? Khalid, you'd better add a tin of tomatoes. That'll make it less salty, Miriam. And perhaps I'd better add some potatoes too. Khalid, good idea. Miriam, shall I add some yogurt as well? Khalid, you'd better not. It will make these two go very white. Look at this the dialogue, and we have to underline the most important uh, phrase, or we can say the use of had better here. I put, what shall I do? You'd better add a tin of tomatoes. That will make it less salty. So you'd better. Perhaps I'd better add some potatoes too. Good idea. Shall I add some yogurt as well? You'd better know. So you this is the negative of had better. So had better here is used to give a strong advice. يعني استخدام had better في هذه الجمل هي لإعطاء نصيحة قوية ومن ضمنهم المتكلم. So this is also much the problems with the responses. The problem, the soup is a bit tasteless. هذه الحساء is a bit tasteless بدون لا يوجد فيه مذاق أو بدون مذاق. The rice is cold. Shall I put some more sugar in for salad? I'm afraid the coffee is boiling hot. I'm starving. Can I make a sandwich? Or shall I boil the spinach? So these are these sentences just to make or to match these sentences to the problems to the responses. So this is also just a homework. I just ask the students to make sure and to do this homework at home. Just this is also a dialogue. Repeat the soup is a bit tailor. Just in a repetition. So I'll go to the PowerPoint to show you the details of this lesson. Um, First of all, just me share with you the PowerPoint um, of this lesson. Yes. Yes, so it's this topic is just to explain the use of how had better or had better. Yeah, sure. So look, yeah. So this is the Unit 5, Lesson 4. You'd better wash it first. This is the title. This is the name of the topic of the lesson. You'd better wash it first. أنت من الأفضل أن تغسله أولا. You'd better معناها من الأفضل التركيز على استخدام had better اللي هي من الأفضل to it is used to express or to talk about a strong advice. تستخدم لإعطاء نصيحة قوية. First of all شباب، هذه أول شيء، هذه الكلمات المفردات جدا مهمة للطلاب الخامس الإعدادي، الإعداد للسادس الإعدادي. Just to please look up the meanings of these vocabularies and try to write down them in your notebook. So just to try to memorize these vocabularies, just to repeat these, just to say out the pronunciation, the spelling of these vocabularies is very necessary, is very important, just to add to your story. Salty, boil as a verb, salty, as an adjective, boil as a verb, starving, yogurt, tasteless, spinach, garlic, pepper, microwave. So please, just to look up the meanings of these vocabularies, and please just to write down these vocabularies, these words in your notebook. The just to use, as I told you previously, at the beginning of this lesson is on, or this is just the use of had better. The use of had better إنه من الأفضل. The form القاعدة subject had better plus infinitive. شباب، فاعل had better يجي بعدها مباشرة infinitive without to، يعني يأتي بعدها فعل مجرد بدون to. جدا مهم إنه تعرف إنه had better ليه يعني تستخدم had better without to. You'd better go, you'd better read, you'd better write, so infinitive without to. It may rain. You'd better take an umbrella. إنها ربما تمطر. أنت لك من الأفضل لك أن تأخذ umbrella، أن تأخذ معك مظلة. So without to, the use, this is the form, this is the base, is the subject. Have better a plus infinitive، يعني had better جدا مهم أن تعرف يجي بعدها مصدر مجرد أو فعل مجرد. يوصي الاستخدام، قلنا تستخدم لإعطاء النصيحة القوية، التشديد in your advice. So لإعطاء نصيحة قوية to إخبار الناس ومن ضمنهم نحن بما يتوجب علينا فعله، أو إنه من الأفضل لي عمل ذلك، وأن أن لم أفعل ذلك سيحصل سوء جراء ذلك. يعني هنا هو الاختلاف عن should. Both of them should and had better. Both of them تستخدم للأدفايس للنصيحة، لكن الفرق بين should والhad better. So if you not do this thing, so there will be these consequences, or there will be problem will happen to the person who will never apply or never do such a thing. So هذا شباب بالنسبة للhad better إنه استخدامها تختلف في هذه المعنى هذا. So look at these examples. I have to be at the airport by 10, so I'd better leave now. يعني if you don't leave, so it will be problem. Maybe you will be left at the airport without, will be too late if you don't go to the airport by or at the exact or in time. So you will not be allowed to, to come into the plane. So, if you don't do such a thing, so it will be a bigger problem. So this is the use of, just to of had to, yes, or had better. استخدامها شباب just to give a strong advice, or to tell people, including ourselves, what to do. So this is the meaning of of had better. استخدامها I have to be at the airport by 10, so I'd better leave now. You'd better add some salt into the soup. It's rather tasteless. If I have to meet Tom in 10 minutes, I better go now or I'll be late. We've almost run out of petrol. We'd better stop at the next petrol station. So it will be big problem if we don't do or just to take this advice. يعني إذا لم نقم نأخذ هذه النصيحة سوف هنالك تكون عواقب وخيمة لعدم أخذنا في هذه النصيحة. have better شباب had better في حالة النيجاتيف تلاحظ النيجاتيف had better just have better not have better not تجي بعدها مباشرة not I feel terrible you'd better not go to work today you'd better not but look at had better يجي بعدها followed by not you'd better not go to work today are you going out tonight I better not I better not I've got a lot of work to do so تلاحظ هنا had better النفي مالته had better not ملاحظة مهمة جدا يقول كل من should و have better have the same meaning اثنيناتهم يحملن نفس المعنى both of them are used to give advice لإعطاء النصيحة الفرق بيناتهم should تعطى لي نصيحة عامة أو رأي عام had better لا specific advice this is the difference between them that this is to give a general advice بينما while or opinion while have better used to give advice in particular situation في موقف معين particular situation so we should meet more often this is very general advice or general open look at we'd better meet at 11 o'clock at the station look now just is giving advice but in particular opinion so the homework for just activity book A, page 108, activity B, page 108. So also we have, the homework on page 110, which was put together match the nouns and the phrases in the box to the correct verbs. Thank you so much, my dear students, for listening. Hopefully you you understood some points from this lesson and inshallah next lesson or next lecture we will be talking about we will be discussing we will be the second conditional or if conditional the second phase or second case thank you once again for your listening hopefully you enjoy and you understood this topic bye for now